Hey everyone, it's Sarge. It is Friday, June 15th at about 4:30 in the morning. Um, I know I told y'all I would come on and let you know how my palliative care appointment went. That was on the 13th. It's taken me a couple days to really um, let things start to settle in, and things are still kind of up in the air as far as tests and stuff. So um, every time I thought about making this video, it seems like, something else happens, and so then I wait to update. But basically, I went and saw palliative care, and Dr. K, we'll call her, she was very impressed by how well I looked. Last time I saw her was about 2 years ago. As I've told y'all, palliative care appointments were set up for me, and I just was not ready to start seeing palliative care yet. So, but she remembered me and was shocked by how well I'm doing, which seems to be what most of the doctors think or feel, as far as how long it's been since I've had treatment, and I look as well as I do. So that's good. That's always good. I learned that palliative care is not just there to make sure that I'm comfortable, that my pain is managed, that they offer a whole lot of services and help. And I was very pleased with the appointment. I think Mrs. Sarge was very pleased with the appointment. We're very happy with Dr. K already, so that's good. We discussed a lot of things. We discussed my shortness of breath that I'm getting, and we discussed my headaches and the fact that I'm not sleeping well. And speaking of which, that's kind of why I'm sitting where I'm sitting on the couch, and I know lighting's probably not the best, and the laptop's probably moving around a little bit, so I apologize for that. I think the hardest thing that we discussed was the headaches. I explained to her the type of pain, where the pain is, the fact that it's 2 or 3 times a day, and that it's in the same specific location, that it's a sharp pain, and some other things about the headaches. And her thought, once I'd explained all that, was pretty much the same as what I was thinking, possibly. Her opinion is that the cancer has spread to my brain. I've been kind of afraid of the same thing, because the headache is unlike any headache that I've had before. It's horrible. It literally had me in tears last night. The pain was so bad. She has prescribed me Dilaudid for pain for the moment, and that can also help somewhat with the breathing. Excuse me. So we're just starting there, seeing how the Dilaudid works for me, and I have a follow-up appointment with her in 2 weeks. We're also, she wants to do a scan to determine if it is in fact the cancer that has spread, or if it's not, what we're dealing with, so that we can take care of it, or at least the pain from it. So she was going to talk to my oncology and hematology team and see how they felt, if they felt a CAT scan was better, if they felt an MRI was better. I don't specifically know the difference between the two tests. What she had said was that based on where I'm explaining the pain is in my head, that a CAT scan might be able to show what's going on. But the MRI, from my understanding, is kind of more in depth. It's done with contrast. It just shows more. So I ended up calling back yesterday and saying, can we just go with the MRI? As much as I don't want to have an MRI and I don't want to deal with that machine, I would rather get the more in-depth answer now and just know, not have any question on what's being seen on a CAT scan. Let's just get the MRI. I got a call last night that the scan has been set up. The MRI has been set up. It's going to be today at 4:30. I have to be at the hospital at 4:30 this afternoon, and I will have the MRI with and without contrast done. I want to explain a little bit of what will happen if it is cancer. Am I hoping it's not cancer? Of course. Absolutely. I've had enough with that stuff. But at this point, I am hoping for the best, but expecting the worst kind of thing, or preparing for the worst, excuse me. Hoping for the best, preparing for the worst. If it ends up being cancer, the course of treatment will probably be radiation to the brain. And that's not in search of a cure. I already have the cancer through my lungs and all that. It's more of a pain management, to shrink, if there is anything cancer-wise, to shrink it and relieve the pain by doing that. It will, of course, have side effects. I will lose my hair, which I have not done with any of my treatments. The treatments that I was doing did not cause hair loss. It caused my hair to thin out, and that's why I cut it short again. But I have not lost my hair. So if this happens, that'll be a first for me. And the other side effects she pointed out, which I'm sure there's more, but the one that she pointed out was memory loss. Radiation on the brain can cause memory loss. So I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of losing some of my memory and getting frustrated because of it. I'm afraid to lose my hair. I honestly didn't think I would be because, for the most part, especially for the last few years, my hair's been short. But now that I actually think about it and possibly face it, that's going to be hard to do. So, again, we are hoping that there is no cancer there and we don't have to deal with any of this. But that's the possibility, depending on what the MRI shows today. I don't know when I'll get the results. It's my understanding they're done pretty fast, that I should be able to get them pretty fast, but it's also Friday and my appointment isn't until 4:30 this evening, and it takes about 45 minutes. So I don't know if I'll find out today. I have previously had MRIs scheduled as late as 8 o'clock at night, so maybe I will find out the results. But that's basically where we are. I am just dealing with it right now. I feel okay dealing with it. I'm feeling pretty strong about it. I'm worried about Mrs. Sarge. She was not expecting to hear of the possibility that it's cancer, and she's not ready for that. So I'm worried about her, and just praying that the results are clear and we don't have to deal with that. So that's it. That was pretty much the news. Dr. K gave me Dilaudid for the pain. I think I've already said that. Now that I just said it, Dilaudid for the pain and to help with the shortness of breath. Yeah, there may be other things I'm leaving out. I feel like my head is just kind of full of different information, different things that are going on, and still trying to straighten it all out. But I wanted to come on here and give y'all an update. So there it is. I will update y'all again on the scan results, the MRI results. Hopefully only good news there. And yeah, I think that's about it for now. So I'm going to go back to drinking my coffee because Sarge after coffee. I like her better. I hope that y'all have a great day. I will talk to y'all again soon. And I guess that's it. Remember, hashtag stay Sarge strong. Peace.